Breaking news, my wonderful people. Bishop Matthew Kukah cries out, tell Nigerians, this is the reason why you must not vote the same party that is there again. He said, insecurity, I personally have paid 30 million ransom for my priests. Bishop Kukah opens up. Advise Nigerians, you cannot vote the same people who have made life unbearable for us. Over the past how many years they've been there, it was not like this before. I mean, things were bad, but not this bad. You know, the government is doing absolutely nothing. If for nothing, the government is protecting them. So the government is actually doing something, but that thing that is doing is just to protect their investments. Okay, it feels very much like the president of Nigeria or the leaders of Nigeria sent to them and say, come now, it's our turn. Oh. Come and do whatever you are doing. And so there is no recourse to integrity or honor. There is no accountability for wrongdoing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Thank you. Insecurity. I paid 30 million naira ransom for my priest. Bishop Kukah opens up, tells Nigerians why they cannot vote APC again. Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Bishop Matthew Kukah, yesterday disclosed that he had paid almost 30 million naira in ransom for the release of his adopted priest. Kukah lamented that he was faced with a fresh challenge of paying another 30 million ransom to rescue freedom for his nephew and a driver adopted a few days ago. Bishop Kukah revealed this while speaking during a one-day program, high-level forum on political communication and issue-based campaign in the 2023 general election, organized by the National Institute for Legislators and Democratic Studies in collaboration with the Kukah Center in Nigeria. He also said Nigeria needs someone who understands the situation on ground, who understands the people, and who could bring about a difference, not just anybody. I am the Bishop of Sokoto Diocese. I have paid about 30 million naira because my priests were kidnapped, and I have nowhere else to turn. I am not ashamed to say it because there are essential reality. Everyone should know and understand and know who to vote for. We cannot afford to vote another mistake like the government we have today. Anyone who wants to become president of Nigeria cannot pretend to stand before me without giving me emphatic evidence from his or her records about how they intend to deal with this issue, because it is collectively feeling of alienation, he said. He further added that his nephew and the driver of the vehicle were yet to regain their freedom, even as we speak. He said, so Nigerians should be careful, because we will have to choose at the end of the day for a new leader for the number one seat of the country. If we don't choose it right, we don't choose it well, we'll have to deal with the consequences of the sin of the decisions we have made. And that's why nobody should sit down and pretend that everything is all right, because the decision making in that process and that whole thing lies with you and I. It lies on us. And if we don't take it seriously and we play with it, this people will take advantage of it. So that's why, it is becoming very important. It's so expedient that at the end of the day, Nigerian workers, every one of us must choose correctly. Both the youth. So they say, the youth is for Peter B. What about the adults? And what's the difference between the youth and the adults? Because today, where is the future? If not in God, where else is the future? Is it a country that you can look back and say you have finished school, you get a job, you're doing what you should do, you're into modeling, you're into arts and design? What exactly are we going to be doing if we don't vote for the right person? If we keep quiet and we allow the same thing over and over again upon us? So whatever sphere of life you find yourself, be it a housewife, homemaker, wherever you find yourself, the decision-making process is with us again. It's about time we begin to make that decision together. What will it be? Will you sit your hand, fold your arms, and pretend that all is well? Don't you know what time it is? Don't you know that we're about that time where every one of us must begin to align and ensure that we have the right candidates and the right persons, the right people in the right places? Because if we keep quiet and we do nothing, these people will take advantage of it. If you don't vote, they will take your vote and tell you that you have voted. So it's as important can be described. And so every one of us, with one accord, must do that which is absolutely necessary together. The word there is together. Okay, let it not be from some sets. So people will say, oh, the youth is for this person. No, if we all believe that, if the youth can see that there is potential in this, every other person should tag along. Maybe we need a difference. Maybe we need a change. Maybe we need to, we need some. What will it cost us to just get young people into the house for the first time in a long time? What will it cost us, rather than us being committed to the fact that, it's time to move forward and we need to do what is right for us? You see, the days upon us are days where politicians will do whatever they want to do for themselves. They don't want you to come into the picture, because if you do, you are going to be taking advantage of, of the right thing and doing the right thing, which they don't want you to be aware of. If for anything, they want to keep you down and out. If for anything, they want to keep you in the same position for a long time. You see, so that they can take advantage of everything, and continue to manipulate the system. The same people we put into position, they get there, you cannot ask a single question. You even sent a message, nobody replies. There is no accountability. Recently, I was watching a program before Boris Johnson left, and a little girl wrote him a letter, to Westminster, number 10, and the girl got the letter read on news, and Boris Johnson replied her. That's the Prime Minister of the nation. That's the Prime Minister of the nation. But in Nigeria, do we have them answering or even hearing the cry of the adults? How much more children? They will not answer you now. Do you feel me? Exactly. You understand now? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now.